Boom. All right. So welcome to the second episode of the Charge It podcast. Once again, it's myself, Richard.
Myself, H.
Myself, Obed, you know.
Kontz.
Wow, you switched out today.
Yeah. No one
Right,
comes.
Right, because you got your trim, you're feeling yourself.
I think that's just maybe the psychological.
Yeah, like you got your alter ego.
I got added for saying D3 in it. So
By who?
like, a couple of people. It's like, you're not called D3. So
That's what I'm not even using Rico Savage.
you know what I mean? Like,
The stuff behind that. But yeah, this is the first ever episode of 2021. Many more to come. Like,
Come on.
Yes.
we're trying to get through this.
We
But
made it.
Despite all circumstances, obstacles.
it's been a tough year, but we're here now.
Pushing through.
All right, so new year, same old me though. But do you guys have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I've got a couple still, you know. I'm just trying to delve more into my creative side, you know, drawing, trying to learn how to play the piano a bit more and stuff like that, yeah. So just trying to get more into my creative side.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Me, no, I got piano in my bag. That's why I was smiling at.
Oh, you got piano in your bag?
Yeah.
Well, you can play piano?
I got a little MIDI keyboard, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
To make beats and that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was laughing. But with me, I'm just trying to be consistent with what I did in 2020 because I got a lot going on. So I was like, you know what? Don't pick up any more new things and just continue what you're doing. And let's aim for victory. That was the motive this year.
We love it.
The motto.
Yeah, I think mine, because I've got a business going, so I'm trying to push the business,
Yeah.
get it like properly off the ground. I think that's my main goal this year. And then, I think other than that, it's just trying to stay fit,
Yeah, but
obviously through lockdown and through Corona.
what's your business?
Oh, my business. So it's a property business, real estate business.
Nice.
So essentially I work with investors and I try to find them properties to invest into. So yeah, if you guys know anyone or you yourselves are trying to invest in property or sell property off, then I'm your guy. But yeah.
Tell the viewers, man. Tell the viewers.
But,
Tell
hey,
them.
Hester Real Estate.
Tell them.
Link in the bio.
Tell them.
It's all there. Website is available. Social media, I'm all there. So check it out. Be appreciated.
I recommend it. My New Year's resolution, you won't believe it, but it's to stop drinking.
Where's that cherry bean?
What cherry bean?
Pass me the cherry bean.
No. Cherry bean doesn't have anything like that in it. It's not the devil's juice. Like after a certain percentage, I stop counting.
Heavy things. Man, you know, the
Like,
rays.
Echo 4s is like the boundary for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's to stop. Like I just, when people say that I don't really drink like that, like I always think like, why? So I thought, let me try it this year. So I've got like a pass, but that's like my birthday. So if I lose it there, then it is what it is. But other than that, then we're just kind of vibing. I'm trying not to drink, just trying to stay more creative like you are, and just move forward. I think I'm trying to look further into like my future, where I want to be, like reinvesting back home and things like that. That's all that I'm trying to do this year. But yeah,
That's true. Makes sense, man.
it makes sense that we kind of go back into what we finished off at the last episode. Can't forget about certain people's L's. They didn't want to talk about it. We all shared, so I think you need to share with us as well.
Go on, mate.
All right.
Kontz.
Well. If you know me, yeah, you know my life's a crazy one.
Erratic.
So irrational, spontaneous. Come on, man. Yeah, this was in 2019, literally 2 years ago, probably even today. I remember the day vividly. So I had a little Corsa that I brought, a little automatic 09 plate. I was gassed around.
Are you not going to talk about like your car history before that?
No, that's too much now, man.
You don't want to.
That's a lot.
You're chopping changing.
It's not, just. But yeah, brought some nice little 09 Corsa. You guys didn't see it. It was a nice automatic. Yeah, it was quick, efficient. Had a few problems though, and I sent it to. I made a mistake in hindsight by giving the engine had issues, so I gave the car to an uncle to sort out. I thought, let me give it to one of my own people's instead of giving it to like a normal garage. So I done that.
Was it the SO brother in Bristol? I remember that.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, and he just messed me up. I gave him like 450. It was just he couldn't even sort it out, man.
Oh no!
I should have just replaced the engine for like £6, but
I
just thought this is dumb. And so what happens now? So he said, I can't. You said don't drive the car to London, just drive it around small. So All right, cool. I've been doing that now for like a month. It's calm. The fan system was wrong. Like basically, I had what was it? I forgot it was. I'm not good. I've forgotten. But I had an issue with the car, and the gas bonnet. That's what it was. So these times, man's kicking ball in it. I'm trying to make it. Like it's better politics in Bristol. So I'm like, you know what? I'm better than all these man. I like step 5, step 6, step 5, step 4. And if you know what I mean, I knew I should be playing like that. Step 3, step 3, which is like Southern Premier League.
Well, what's all
step
that
2,
steps?
which is Conference South.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so like, so if you know, conference, that's step 5. So it's step 1 in non-league, but it's actually step 4 in the whole tier. If you get me. But it's step 1 if you're talking.
Yeah, like it's like the step towards being professional, kind of like being playing a proper football.
Okay.
Not disrespecting other football. Proper football.
Of course.
You went there, innit?
So man, like, you know what? Yeah, I've followed bare teams. You might know, of course. He's too little with me. And I followed Gloucester City. Sent them my CV, and they checked me out. So they look, I play centre mid. I'm ready to play. So they said, yeah, David will offer you a training session. I went there, and I went there now. Left, took about 15 minutes. So I'm like 15 minutes away from Gloucester, 15 minutes away, got on the M5, and I'm pulling up onto like taking a slip road, and obviously because I was doing 60, taking the slip road, and bear in mind my engine was shaking, and then when I take the slip road now to get onto like an A road, that's it.
Wait, was it shaking the whole journey?
No, I knew it was a bit mad, but I was like, firm it, African stuff, firm it, will go.
So wait, you was pushing the car.
You were pushing the car on the M when it was shaking.
That's small, not bears, but just a little, not
a little wiggle, innit?
Yeah, a little shaky. And when I take that slip road, that's it.
What happened?
The car stops, G.
You couldn't.
Wait, so as you're slipping off, it just stopped.
No, it doesn't stop. It's slowly slowing down.
It's like going.
It's overheated because the gas bonnet and the air, just the air conditioning and stuff. The fan,
Imagine doing that on the actual M-way, it's just slowing in the fast lane. It's just like,
yeah, it would have been a different story. And then it was mad. I'm like, hazard warning lights on. What happens now? Some guy with his grandma. Oh, the grandma, he's in a car. His grandma. Some guy comes and helps me. Big ups to him. And he puts it on like a reverse, and we reverse it into the just on the grass, and that. And then I'm like, damn. Bearing in mind, I got like 20 minutes to go.
oh yeah.
To this training session. But remember, I'm still going to a training session for the first time.
Yeah, you don't want to be late.
Cool. Man takes a picture now. What happened? And I sent it to the coach. And I'm thinking, yeah, cool. Can I get an Uber? Can I get a bearing in mind, we're in Gloucester and it's on the M-way. Like, you can't get an Uber there because it's like, where are you?
Yeah, I'm on the M-way.
Do you know what I mean? So, luckily, sometimes God has powers. Random woman just comes and sees me. Said, what's wrong? I was like, yeah, just, my car's, she broke down. It's like, I've got footballers, I've got training as well. It's like, is it? Yeah, Gloucester. It's like, all right, you know what? I'll give you a lift there.
Right.
Wow.
Nice. You got bus still.
Yeah, I'm got bus. Yeah, so yeah, she big ups to her. She was from Essex actually.
Is it?
So, we had that. Had a good chat. Obviously, man's from London, but I'm also from Essex as well.
East London / Essex. Them man love banging it out. Like, pick a side, fam.
So we're from best of both of you. Just a bit of both of you. Do you know what I mean? For the Essex lot, you're too Londonish. For the London lot, you're too Essex. So yeah, it is what it is. So. What happens now? I'm at turn up to the training session. Luckily, they hadn't started, but yeah, because the first team was all getting ready and the youths. So it was like a game. Basically, they set up a new manager coming in. They set up a game, a match. So yeah, I'm there now, warming up, playing now, play centre mid. Did a nice, got the ball, did a nice through ball. Really well. But that was the only good thing I'd done.
In the whole game?
No. I still played, but I wasn't on the level with them. I put my hands up at the time. I wasn't on the level with it. They had a couple of trials, ex-pros coming to trade, like from Cheltenham.
Yeah, but Gloucester's like the best in the Southwest anyway. Like, I know that they...
Semi-pro too,
yeah. Gloucester and Bath are like just the top of the top.
As well. Yeah, it was top. It was top. So yeah, I couldn't. I struggled. I can't lie. The intensity was a lot, but that pushed me to get on. But I'd say, and then I came after the training session now to wait for the director to drop me back to where my car was.
Oh.
So I tried getting it. I had to get AA. I'm not going to talk too much into that insurance thing because
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
the young days, isn't it? Techie days. So I ended up buying some AA breakdown cover. The guy noticed me as well. I'm not going to get too much into that. It was funny. I got I'm not even going to talk about what happened with when I told the fam, but yeah. So now I come back late and just that's about it. Go bed. But luckily I had a shower and change. I bought my towel and I had a shower and a change room.
So
We had a
what-
good nice facilities there. It was like, what's that uni in Gloucester?
Uni of Gloucester.
No.
That sports centre, you know that one? It was there. So the facilities were on point.
I don't have it in it. I don't have it.
But that was my L, man. The car basically broke down. I sold it for like 4 bills. It was like 9.
Okay.
Mad.
You made up for it yesterday anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, that's how I bought a few drinks for the man. Man.
Yeah.
That's my L.
Before we kind of get into the other topic, I think there's another L that we've taken. Well, like you weren't there, but we've taken that I feel like we need to talk about. Like I'm gonna let Nathaniel talk about this because from my perspective, it don't make no sense. Do you remember the Fox story?
Oh wow.
Do you remember the Fox story?
Actually,
Yeah.
I remember you telling
Do you
me
remember
about
the
it,
Fox
actually.
story?
No.
Because you went to sleep. You were a punk like
Oh, first year.
first year. Would you remember it clearly, or do you want me to tell it?
I think I'll try.
Yeah, you
I was
tried.
gone
and
that day. I was
So
gone.
I think we were staying up.
Yeah.
Revising for an exam.
Yeah, we done it all nighter.
Done it all nighter. The exam was like the following morning, and we stayed up. And then Richard lived 2 minutes from David's
Yeah.
living space.
Kontz
So
L.
like in Bristol. So Richard was going home. Was you going to shower?
Yeah, I was gonna go shower, then link up back at because what we watching? We're watching The Big Short before we went in to do the
exam.
so
I think
the
it's like a macroeconomics exam.
Yeah, so we're watching The Big Short, and I was like, let me go shower, then I'll come back and
Yeah.
thank you guys, and we'll move on, innit?
So yeah, me and David are just chilling in the living room, and so Richard leaves to go back to his place, and next thing you know, I'm getting a call from Richard, like, yo, you need to help me. I was like, help you? What do you mean? He's like, I'm behind the bin. I was like, just come out. He's like, yo, you just come out. I'm behind the bin. And so I come out, and then I just see a fox cornering him behind a bin.
It didn't make no sense.
actually, I was
fam.
thinking,
Yeah.
telling you
Yo,
still.
I'm not even taking one step forward towards this. I was like, just run. But luckily, I think I distracted the
Yeah,
fox or something.
no, because as you were coming closer, it saw you, then started moving towards you. I was thinking, like,
what
it is
a
what it
fox,
is.
man.
Yeah. So I think I started running because I was like, fuck this fox. And then the fox just left. It just went somewhere else, innit? And we're like, all right, cool, calm.
Yeah.
So then Richard comes towards me, and then we're walking. And next thing you know, the fox cuts us off again. We're like, yo, and it's staring right at us.
No, bro.
And we were scared.
No.
We were scared.
Like,
We were
yeah,
so scared.
like I'll do the beginning bit, right? So I've stepped out, like no, like I've seen a fox, like whatever, like we see fox, you just step and it should cut. So I'm walking. This fox starts like crouching and like coming slowly towards me. I'm thinking, you're not on piss, like you're not on piss, like you're not gonna do nothing. So it still keeps coming, but it's coming mad slow. And I'm coming, but I'm realizing that this isn't trying to move. Like
trying to
it's
run
not
away,
trying to,
like.
it's trying to move. So I'm like, alright, cool. As I'm going past, like there's like a bin area with like, there was like a frying pan. So I just thought, let me pick it up just in case I have to like, wrap a fox. So I pick it up, but then as I pick it up, like it's now mad close and it's coming close. I tried to call David first. You didn't pick up because your phone's always on like airplane mode to the.
Disturb them. Yeah, do not disturb. Man.
Do not
Just
disturb,
sleep.
like-
no one disturbs while sleep.
But you were chilling with H though. Like I don't know why you didn't
Yeah.
pick up. You didn't pick up anyway.
Was I gone?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
I
bro.
don't. David probably cooking or something like that.
Yeah, I think you were actually cooking.
Yeah, he probably
You were
was
in the
cooking.
kitchen.
At that time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, that feels like a you thing to do. So
Yeah.
I tried calling you, didn't pick up. Then I called Nathaniel. I'm like, Nathaniel, like I'm outside. There's a fox. He's like, what? I'm like, bro, I'm outside. There's actually a fox, and it's trying to do whatever. So he comes out. Then it looks at him, but it's still coming towards me, and I'm like this far from the fox. And then it sees him, kind of switches towards him. I don't know what was wrong with that fox, but it was hungry that day. Like somebody was trying to get ate. So then when we ran,
Different kind of breed.
well, then it cut us off in another corner, and then we run another way. Then it cut us off another way. Then we kind of run onto the main road and then split.
Was the fox quick?
It was nippy, fam.
Like,
It just disappeared and then reappeared.
It was quick. It was nippy. I was like, Rob, I don't know what's going on here. I was like,
mad.
Yeah.
so ever since now, like whenever I see foxes, I always get PTSD. Like I have to walk in the middle of the road. Like whenever he's with me, I'm in the middle of the road because I don't trust foxes. I'm like, what's wrong with this fox? Oh, do you know what? Like we've all been close for God knows how long, and I've never actually asked you guys. Yeah, in terms of, have you got like, I know nobody's actually thinking about families, but do you know if you want a boy or a girl first?
Boy.
Girl.
I think everyone
Boy.
should.
I'll choose boy.
Everyone explain, and then I'll tell you mine.
So for me,
Look at
so
him.
we're obviously getting into family matters now.
I'm
But
so-
yeah, okay.
I'm
For
so
me,
glad.
a boy.
That's it,
obviously,
ladies. Get rid of him.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, I want ideally anyway 3 kids.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mhm,
like
3,
I want a
yeah.
boy first because obviously you get a more protective like oldest brother.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean to say like a girl can't be protective of their younger siblings, but for me like
Yeah,
the
brand
oldest-
management right now. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You know, I wanna a boy first.
A boy
ideally.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, boy as well. I mean, I wouldn't mind all boys to be honest, but
Really?
yeah.
He's an African man. You know the one. My name must live.
Literally, my name's got to carry on. But aside of that, I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I just prefer boys, and I just feel like it's much easier to look after them and stuff. Like girls are very, you've got to really,
Word.
because if a girl messes up a lot more times, like they can really destroy their life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to go into too much because but
Once again, brand management, boys. We love it. After the first episode, how much we had to cut out. I love it. I love it.
Coupe. But yeah, a girl, because I believe that
This guy steal my idea.
huh?
No, you go.
You're
ahead.
gonna say girl as well?
Yeah, no. I know what I'm gonna say, girl.
Let's
Yeah.
see what they say
he's
my
got,
name.
he's got a good in.
I'll say girl because it's what I've seen, innit? I'm the only boy, so in my fam, so mum's only son, come on, big ups. But I think if you've got somebody like me, for those that know how I was when I was younger,
Yeah.
I needed a bigger sister.
Yep.
I needed one. Otherwise, I don't know where I would be without her. I can say this hands down. You see, I needed bigger sisters, but I had obviously the one that I was closest with, because she was just a couple of years older than me. So if I didn't have bigger sisters, then to give me peas sometimes, and not even just that. That's not the most important one, but to put me on game, and in terms of my career,
Yep.
that's what I want to do.
Big up Sunbase though.
Behavior, behavior. Teach me how to do things. Telling me not to do. Not talking to me when I'm doing certain bad things.
Yeah.
Like showing it's either me or that. You see what I mean? So I needed a bigger sister. Where if I was the only boy now, if I was the oldest,
Oh boy.
no one's telling me what to do. I'm not listening to my little sister. I'll look after her and be protective of her, but no one's looking after me if I'm the oldest boy. My parents don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
My bigger sister knows what I'm doing because she's more obviously
Responsible and
not even that. She's more like she's not
Streetwise.
Streetwise in a sense. Yeah, she knows when I'm going out. Like
He probably knows the
she
people
knows what
around
I'm
your
doing.
area anyway.
She knows what I'm on. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if you've got and so if it's an older brother, that's what the older brother might not have somebody to pattern him. Girls are more calm. They've got more love and they bring stability to the family.
100%. No.
I hear that.
I want the boys are reckless. Let's be honest.
No.
Depending if he's at the same time, I want my son to be a bit of that, have that bit of me, because I feel as if
As a man, you need it. You actually need to be. You need to have that. Be hard-headed sometimes as a man, because as a man, you're the provider for the family. So sometimes you can't just be like, oh, do you know what? I'm gonna live in this world by reason. Reason doesn't work all the time as a man. Like sometimes you just got to be like, do you know what? I'm just gonna do my own way and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
trust.
no, that's actually what it is as a man. Like
Trust.
as a man, you got to do it and hope for the best.
Take risk.
Take risk and prosper.
Best.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's kind of swearing my decision as well.
No.
Yeah, go on.
no, like literally exactly what David said. I've always felt like I want a girl first, because I feel like with a girl, there's so much more management that goes into a girl. Like you got to be invested in, let's say when she has her first period, when she goes through like so many new things. So like my first child, I want to be a girl because I'll have the most energy already to kind of handle that. And I feel like a bigger sister brings stability to the family because she can tell you what to do. Like as a boy, let's say that you start trying to talk to girls as a young boy, your own self, and you don't have a girl. Like sometimes you just say dumb stuff. Yeah. You get a bigger sister to kind of pattern you and just be like, okay, this is how you should move. This is what you should say. It's how you should behave. Don't be going full force.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what you're there for.
What do you mean?
As a
As a
dad.
parent?
Yeah, as a parent, yeah.
Nah, but as a parent, there's some things that you won't see. Like kids do things.
Our generation, we've experienced a lot of things.
and the game's gonna be
Yeah,
different in 10
exactly.
years. The
You
game's
think,
gonna be
how
different,
much
bro. The
different?
game's gonna be
It's gonna
different.
be different.
Like, but that's what your parents would say. When I was your age, I know what you were
Exactly.
doing. You don't know now. You don't know what I'm doing now.
But that's plus culture as well. Though.
That's true. They did have
Do you know
to
what I'm
move.
saying? They didn't have the culture weak or deeper. There's a lot of people, like, let's say our age, right? Their parents that have always lived in this country.
Yeah.
They know what's up, do you know? They know the London culture. They know what goes on. So you tend to see that people that, let's say, that come from like Africa,
Caribbean.
Yeah.
Caribbeans or whatever, that come over here are very different to people actually raised here with, and let's say their parents are raised here as well.
Yeah.
It's very different.
That is true. That is true. But no, I just feel like a girl first for stability for the family. So a girl, like a girl to just kind of bring calm to the family. She's more like the intermediary between me and the younger kids. Because sometimes, no matter what happens, kids and parents normally have a divide at one point. They always split. There's always passer in the house. So you need someone that can listen to you and be like, all right, cool. And if it's like a brother who sometimes might be hard-headed and do his own thing, because we were talking about this the other day where you feel like guys sometimes in a family always just take time away, that they just go. They just go. Guys normally just go missing and go and do their own thing.
No, I feel like more girls though.
No,
Girls are very
now girls independent. They leave the house, but they always come back and like help. They come back and help out. But
That's
guys
it.
guys
Once
cut
a boy's
out.
gone, it's gone.
Once a boy's gone, because you
Gone
didn't have to
still.
focus on your family and whatever.
So
So
I agree that.
Girls are like the captain on the field.
word.
So, like, obviously, you're the manager.
You're the
and, like,
manager, but-
you're the owner. But like, you need someone on the field that's gonna be able
No,
to
I get-
direct
yeah,
and
no, I
talk to
get that, I
people.
get
Yeah,
So-
and I want to have a good relationship with my family kind of going forward, because I think it's important. Like with family, like you need to be close knit no matter what. So you need to have someone that can always connect even when things go bad. You don't want it to be like we don't see each other for 2-3 years and it's just all beef for no reason.
Yeah. I would like a little boy, girl, boy.
Yeah, girl, boy.
Sweet.
And one of them is gonna play ball whether he likes it or yes, he's gonna play
Football or basketball?
whichever ball is making the most money at that point.
Uh-huh.
But football probably, because I love the game too much.
Yeah.
American football.